the closing bell.
Broadcast. Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Wednesday. Bang! April the 4th, 2012. 4 p.m. Eastern. What a day. What a day. Oh, my goodness. The market got hit again. Unbelievable. Look how toppy the S&P looks. You know, people are going to say this, they're going to say that, why it happened. Listen, we knew the FOMC members, there were 3 dissenters. We knew this. We know that if the U.S. economy goes into a double dip or jobs start falling off a cliff, that Bernanke's going to do QE3. We know this. The fact that we heard what they had to say, I get with the 3 dissenters, I guess that's what really freaked people out. Well, they dissented for a darn reason. So while I think we're going lower, I think I need to be prudent in the sense of what happened? Why all of a sudden? I have one reason, which I've been talking about recently, but besides that, there's really only one reason. I'll get to that in a bit. But, so, in my opinion, the one thing that will send a shot across the bow of monstrous proportions, and I believe this will be the first thing the Fed does, but to say that there's no QE 2.5 going on right now is a joke. To say that the Fed isn't actively buying U.S. government treasuries is a joke. I think they earn about $6 billion a month. $6 billion. Some stupid number. I could be off. But it's in the billions. And they are reinvesting that in treasuries. That's QE 2.5. That's a floor on the market. Last I checked, that ain't chump change. That's every month coming into the market repurchasing. But nobody talks about that. Bernanke says it. He does. He says, well, you know, we are still doing that. You know, he does say that. And they're still doing Operation Twist. So all this fanfare about, raising rates. Give me a break. The only thing that's going on is nothing. Is everything staying the same. Today's ADP, Goldilocks. Perfect number. You couldn't ask for a better number. Not too hot, not too cold, just right, 209. If you're a bull in the market, you don't want a too hot number. You don't want a too cold number. You want just right. You want exactly the way things are right now. You have the security in knowing that Bernanke is going to do QE3 if we go into a double dip. And he's going to wait a while till he does the one thing that could really hit this market. Now, obviously, Europe. But the first thing that he's going to do is what I just spoke about. He's going to stop reinvesting his coupon payments. It's so obvious. You don't have to raise rates. But you're sending a message to the market that the worm has turned. In a very, very subliminal way. I think huge. Because we go back to, now we're not 2.5 anymore. We're 2.0. But that's the only time the market should really react. Maybe they raise the discount window. I think it'd be stupid to stop buying treasuries. You do that next. After. But to take this move, I'm just sorry I wasn't the way I was last week. I mean, I was dead sure this was going to happen. We had no bounce today. The euro got whacked. Dollar index exploded. But it's because of, where is it? Sorry. So again, S&P, sorry. I know I'm going off on a rant today because I'm just besides myself. That the market's now going to tank and I'm not slamming the table to sell. I can't win. No way to buy it. You got to sell it. Now, as far as S&P, we broke this whole support line here. I think we could pop up to 1405, 1404. And then we could test this channel line. I mean, this is ultimate. This is big-time testing, 1380. But I think tomorrow's a big day. I think Texas three-step, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We've been doing 1, 2, 3s. And if we don't, we did a 4 because we went lower here and then we came back. Okay. We need to show some strength tomorrow. We need to close decent. We might grind lower. We might grind down here. 1380. It's only 20 handles on the S&P. Not much. So, but I think tomorrow's a big day. And again, people remember, you cannot own stock. You cannot trade stocks on Friday, only futures. So there's going to be a lot of hedging going on. There's going to be a lot of positioning going on. Long stocks, short S&Ps, maybe have the ability to hedge, yada, yada. So tomorrow's close could be interesting. If they get some momentum to the upside after being down, they could rip them, and vice versa. So, to me, this sell-off, again, I think that April 15th and sell in May, for sure. But we're a week away, a week and 2 days away from next Friday. So I just think that this market, given the fact that nothing has changed, the market's been going up on 2.5, not on the prospect of QE3. QE3 is there if you need it. But if you don't need it, you're not getting it. The market's known that. So this is stupid. Getting back to what I was saying. Spain. Bond yields exploding. Spain. The next contagion. Spain. That's who it is. The Spaniards. Revolucione. Oh, yeah. One of the things that we haven't spoken about in a while is the possibility that Spain could have a revolution. We're going to have elections in Greece in April. Look at this dollar index. This baby's breaking out. Came back a little bit. But it looks like we could easily get up to 80.40. Outside candle yesterday, continuation. We should pop. Bond yields in Spain exploding. And unemployment in Spain, 23, I'm pretty sure. It's a ridiculous amount. So when we look at this euro, I would love to say to you, sell. This is it. It probably is. But unless the markets really come in, I'm not sure. I think this 130.50 level might hold. I think we come down to that. I think hopefully we get a rally, and you can look to put it out maybe 130, 190 in that zone. Because it's broken, and it's going lower. But I just don't. You don't hear. There's anything on the immediate horizon. There aren't riots in the street. This isn't the summer, because the summer, oh yeah, it's going to get bad. But the euro, it might stall around here. We get a spike, boom, right back. I just think, and there's also too many positioning people that are short. And that makes me nervous too. Is this a nice looking head and shoulders? You're damn right it is. Is it perfect? No. It took out the freaking left shoulder. Took it out. And now it's got a humpback. It's a humpback head and shoulders. Okay. They shake and bake you. This is why technical analysis isn't always so great, because, now they melt it down after destroying this formation. But, you got to wait until you really feel comfortable. And I don't feel comfortable this thing is going to melt now. I don't. Not unless you think the stock market is going down straight from here. Euro yen, so much for the hammer. Monster down day. Euro yen breaking down. Well, if bond yields were going up so much, You would think dollar yen would have made a move. Nope. Dollar yen, nada. Dollar yen looks like it should be a buy. Buy on pullback. Again, you get non-farm payroll number, dollar yen on a Friday, no equity markets open. This baby could move. Again, the thing that scares me the most is 79.50. That's the big Fibonacci level. Oh, around there. 79.12. Even 81. Monster spot. Sterling making a nice comeback. London numbers have continued to be good. So I would think cable with Euro Sterling breaking so much, cable looks like it might want to be bought. 3 down days, 200 pips, due for a pop. We get over 159.10, we go to 159.50 easy. 70 pips, no big deal. We got big numbers coming out tonight. Absolutely. And again, Eurozone German factory orders only up 0.3%. Revision was a little better. I mean, the big thing was the Australian trade balance. And we'll get to that when we get to Australia. I mean, that is a shocker. Now, the one thing that I found interesting with Australia, but first I want to do a cable. I'm jumping around. Obviously, we get a rate decision coming up. I don't think they're going to increase their credit asset purchase facility. But I do think that they're on guard and they're nervous. But they see signs that things are looking better. Before that, though, I think we get some other numbers. Manufacturing production is supposed to be up 0.1% in line with last month. Industrial production also supposed to rebound to up 0.4%. Big number. German industrial production supposed to be down 0.3 versus up 1.6. Another big number. And I'll tell you, we got big numbers coming out of Canada. Oh, baby. Ivy, unemployment, building permits. Holy crap. And I'll tell you, they have taken out to the woodshed and shot. I'll get to that, too. I keep going back and forth. All right, so cable. We did take out support here. I think sterling goes lower. I think we topped out. Hopefully we get a shot to sell it again higher. Did it hammer? Absolutely. Hopefully we get a pop-up to sell it. But I think when you look at the weekly now that's starting to form, we take out this low. That's an outside candle. That is bearish. Big time. So we take out this level here, 158. Look out below. Then this turns out to be a rout. Turn to Australia. Now, Aussie, again, based upon the weekly, this sucker has more to go. Is it getting oversold? Absolutely. Is it ready for a reversal? Absolutely. But it looks like it's going lower first. Hell yeah. As we know, rate cuts coming. No real surprise. Looks like 101.30. But another one, I'm looking for a bounce. I think we get maybe a bounce tonight, 103, 102.70, 90. But I thought one of the interesting stories was regarding coal exports, that a lot of the reason for the current account deficit was the lack of exports of coal. That makes you nervous that BHP Billiton is right, China PMI wrong, but apparently the flooding really had the major reason for that. So that could be an aberration, even though most of the numbers out of Australia have not been good, as noted by the RBA. But I think that, we're looking at the weekly chart right now, and we look at the daily. It looks terrible. That's that 101.75-ish. Extension, measure the move too. Just a death grind. Sell every pop. Looking at 101.75. Measure the move. 103. Almost 104.60. Bang. 101.50. Here we come. No numbers out of Australia, New Zealand tonight or Japan. We get Swiss currency reserves. I think that Euro-Swiss pair should be very interesting. New Zealand, you would think. I mean, we're busted. Sorry. Broken. Certainly 80, 60. It's only 80 pips. It looks like a lot, but. And heaven forbid we break 80, 60. Say goodnight. Pole, flag. I mean, we're certainly set up. Why now? Well, it's the new quarter. For one, they've been holding these suckers up. Can make that case. Dollar Canada held the channel line, did not break. Held the line. Let me tell you, this one could be ready to go. Last I checked, they still depend a lot on China. So you get a real commodities, gold down huge today, oil down. You get some bad numbers tomorrow. Enough. There's no way they're raising rates. So this baby could fly. We have not had a dollar Canada rally in a very long time. And you get a down market, this baby's going to go. And Euro Canada gotten taken out to the woodshed and shot. Nice. 250 pip sell-off. A little bit of a hammer. This baby could go. Now, again, you could have your triple bottom. Unfortunately, it's 150 pips from now. That would not be very good. But in looking at your fib, it did pretty much retrace. So, you want to trade this. We stop right at the 61.8. Bang. So you trade this with a tight stop. Take out 30.50, you're gone. This baby pop up easy, 132. Dollar Canada looks like it wants to fly. Loonie yen could be an interesting trade. Anti-Gartman trade. Rolled over. Pole flag. Diving board down. It's come a long way, baby. Nice short. This market does not come back tonight. Oh, yeah. Dollar Canada, going to fly. There's a blue horseshoe call. Oh, baby. I'm just not convinced. And it always works like that. You get convinced, set, doesn't work. You're like, all right, I've been burned, but I'm still going to do it, half-assed. And, of course, it works gorgeous. Gorgeous. 92.50. Easy. Another 100 pips. Breaking out. We thought this last week. What's left? Cable. Sterling yen. Piece of crap. Couldn't rally. Couldn't take it out. Made a nice comeback. Any pop, you think this baby's going to roll over. But again, nervous about those S&Ps. But we certainly should be down. There should be bad news out of Spain and then up. So I think, U.S. numbers, U.S. session, U.S. markets, we should rally. But where we rally from, that is the key. So I think it's going to be pretty much dollar up. And then nice reversal for a wild Thursday. And if I don't get a chance, everyone, happy holidays. Best to you and your family. Best wishes. Good Pesach. Happy Easter. Whatever else you celebrate. Oh, baby. It's only going to get better, Mama. Andrew Spanton, voice of Forex everywhere, the only voice you'll ever need, who truly loves to make you money. Have a good night.